Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives in Muscat, Oman to confer with the Sultanate for furthering economic partnership. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla inaugurates Orange Festival 2025 in Tamenglong, says the event promotes sustainable livelihood and tourism. Meghalaya rules out any bar on taxis from outside the state. The Deputy Chief Minister says no such measure is legally possible. Mizoram government body inks pact with Doordarshan Kendra Aizawl as a publicity booster for its flagship program. And in sports, in men's cricket, India to clash with South Africa in 4th T20 match in Lucknow in a short while from now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today arrived in Muscat, Oman as part of his three-nation journey after concluding a successful visit to Ethiopia. This is the last leg of his three-nation tour after concluding his visit to Jordan and Ethiopia. Modi is visiting Oman at the invitation of the head of state of the Sultanate of Oman, Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. He will be accompanied by a high-level delegation. India and Oman are likely to sign comprehensive economic partnership agreement during the Prime Minister's two-day visit.
सुरक्षा जैसे बिंदुओं से आगे बढ़ते हुए टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में, डिजिटल क्षेत्र में भी कई महत्वपूर्ण ऐसे सहयोग की बात हो सकती है जिसमें दोनों देश एक दूसरे की ताकत बनकर दोनों ही देश आगे बढ़ने को आतुर दिखें। तो नजर रहेगी इस दौरे के दौरान प्रधानमंत्री के इस दौरे से भारत और ओमान के संबंध किन मायनों में प्रगाढ़ होते हैं। हमने कुछ देर पहले देखा कि किस तरीके से प्रवासी भारतीय ही नहीं बल्कि स्कूलों के छात्र भी अत्यंत आतुर हैं प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के इस दौरे को लेकर, जहां एक और व्यापार जगत के भी लोगों को, बहुत कारोबारियों को भी बहुत उम्मीद है कि बहुत से नए क्षेत्र खुलेंगे, बहुत से कामकाज के और तरीकों में भी बेहतरी हो पाएगी, तो उससे सभी को लाभ होगा। तो वहीं दूसरी ओर सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के लिहाज से भी हम देखें तो जब जब प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी किसी विदेश दौरे पर जाते हैं।
Earlier in the day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India and Ethiopia stand together as members of one family to work for a more just, more equal and more peaceful world. Addressing the joint session of Parliament of Ethiopia this morning, he said the Global South is writing its own destiny and India and Ethiopia share a vision for it, and the vision is of a world where the Global South rises not against anyone but for everyone. He said that in today's world, the decision-making should be reflecting today's reality because it's not the world of 1945 and the world cannot move forward if its system remains locked in the past.
सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास, सबका प्रयास. Together for everyone's growth, with everyone's trust and effort. Our emotions for our motherland also reflect our shared perspectives. India's national song Vande Mataram and the Ethiopian national anthem both refer to our land as the mother. They inspire us to take pride in the heritage, culture, national beauty, and protect the motherland. Honorable members, science has traced some of the early.
Parliament has passed the Repealing and Amending Bill 2025 with the Rajya Sabha approving it today after discussion. Lok Sabha had passed this legislation on Tuesday. The bill provides for the repealing of certain enactments and amending certain other enactments. On the other hand, the Lok Sabha has taken up the Sustainable Harnessing and Advancement of Nuclear Energy for Transforming India Bill 2025 for consideration and passing. The bill is aimed at the development of nuclear energy and ionizing radiation for nuclear power generations for the welfare of the countrymen.
कि इन अधिनियमों ने अपने उद्देश्यों को पहले ही पूरा कर लिया है और अब ये ऑब्सोलीट और रिडंडेंट हो गए हैं, इसलिए संबंधित मंत्रालयों और विभागों ने इन्हें निरस्त करने का निर्णय भी लिया है, हमें सूचित भी किया है। तो मैं इस सुधारों के कालखंड में ये बिल लेकर के आया हूं। मैं अपेक्षा करता हूं कि आप इस बिल पे चर्चा कराएं।
इस विधेयक का टाइटल है सस्टेनेबल हार्नेसिंग एंड एडवांसमेंट ऑफ न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग इंडिया, अर्थात जैसे आपने कहा शांति। अब इस बिल को लाने का भाव क्या है, कारण क्या है? जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि भारत का भौगोलिक स्तर पर रोल भी बढ़ रहा है, भूमिका भी बढ़ रही है। एंड इफ वी हैव टू बी अ ग्लोबल प्लेयर इफेक्टिवली, we have to live up to global benchmarks, follow global parameters and adopt.
Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla today inaugurated the 18th State Level Orange Festival 2025 at the mini stadium in Tamenglong District headquarters. The program featured presentations by the Orange Growers Association and colorful cultural performances by the Jimi and the Rongmei tribes. Speaking on the theme, Celebration for a Cause, the governor said the festival promotes Tamenglong oranges while highlighting sustainable livelihoods and tourism. He later took part in traditional rituals, launched the orange competition, visited exhibition stalls and interacted with local orange growers. The Meghalaya government has ruled out any restrictions on the entry of outside tourist taxis into the state, citing legal constraints, even as it seeks alternative measures to safeguard the interest of local taxi operators. Deputy Chief Minister in charge of Transport Snavalang Dhar said the demand raised by the All Khasi Meghalaya Tourist Taxi Association or AKMTTA to bar outside tourist vehicles was not legally feasible, based on the opinion of the Advocate General, who advised that such a restriction is not permissible under existing law.
Yeah, it's a meeting is in continuation with the previous meeting which I had with them. And today at least we had a very, very fruitful meeting, very positive one. So yes, there is something which we cannot do from the government because in little with the illegalities, so and they understand properly. And there is some new decision from them, so we are yet to examine it. And even tomorrow, so we are continuing to have a meeting with them with transport, tourism, and
in Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today conducted a ground inspection in Tawang town to understand on-ground realities. Informing this in a social media post, he said that as Tawang steadily emerges as a growing urban centre, there is an urgent need for planned, people-centric and sustainable urban development guided by community needs. He also visited the Tawang archery ground to assess and plan for infrastructure development. On the other hand, he visited the Buddha statue or Buddha Park at Tawang, a key tourist destination to explore its development as a sustainable model site. Still in Arunachal Pradesh, a tragic fire broke out at Pion Colony in Teju this morning, killing 2 children and destroying 3 houses. The children were alone at home while the parents had gone to vote in the Panchayat election. At least 4 LPG cylinders reportedly exploded, triggering the blaze. Despite efforts by neighbors, the fire spread rapidly. Fire and emergency services rushed 3 tenders to the spot and brought the fire under control with police assistance. Local MLA Mohes Chai visited the area and provided relief materials to the affected families. Mizoram State Policy Coordination Committee or MSPCC today signed Memorandum of Agreement with Doordarshan Kendra Aizawl and the Industrial Development Bank of India IDBI to enhance the implementation of the state's government's flagship Banakhai scheme. The meeting held in Aizawl was chaired by Dr. K.C. Lalmal Somjauva, advisor to the Chief Minister. Under the agreement, DDK Aizawl will collaborate on publicizing the scheme's initiatives for a 3-month period from January to March 2026. The partnership with IDBI aims to expand the scheme's reach and benefits to a wider population. In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today distributed seed fund of 10,000 rupees each among more than 23,000 beneficiaries in Tingkhang under the Mukhyamantri Vidyamita Abhijan MMUA. He said that after Borpeta, the sparkle in the eyes of Tingkhang sisters says it all. He said the goal was to facilitate their journey towards dignity and self-reliance. The target is to create 40 lakh Lakhpati Baidyus across Assam.
এইবাৰ আমি এটা সিদ্ধান্ত লৈছিলো যে আমি গোটক শক্তিশালী কৰি থাকিম, কিন্তু গোটৰ লগতে ব্যক্তিগতভাৱেও আমি এই গোটসমূহৰ সদস্যসকলক সহায় কৰিব পাৰো নেকি। যেতিয়া মই এই বিষয়টো আমাৰ বিষয়াসকলৰ লগত আলোচনা কৰিছিলো, তেতিয়া দেখা গৈছিলে যে 40 লাখ মহিলাক।
In men's cricket, the 4th T20 International between India and South Africa will be played at Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ekana Cricket Stadium in Lucknow in a short while from now. The match will begin at 7 p.m. India is leading the 5-match series 2-1 and will look to seal the series and take a 3-1 lead against the Proteas. The 5th and final match is scheduled at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on Friday. Meanwhile, Shahbaz Ahmed will replace all-rounder Akshar Patel as he was ruled out of the series due to illness. In Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today celebrated Christmas by hosting a lunch with officials and staff of the State Secretariat and Additional Secretariat. The gathering brought together the entire administrative team. In a social media post, the Chief Minister said that sharing a meal with the hardworking people who keep the system running was the best way to mark the festive season. In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang attended the state-level pre-Christmas celebration 2025 at Jorathang on Tuesday. He described the event as a reflection of Sikkim's unity in diversity, uniting people from different backgrounds in faith and harmony. The Chief Minister also acknowledged the significant contribution of the Christian community to the state's social fabric, especially in education, healthcare, social service and moral guidance. In Tripura, a workshop on land resource inventory of the state using geospatial techniques was held at Pragna Bhavan in Agartala to emphasize the role of scientific soil assessment in sustainable agriculture. Addressing the program, Agriculture Minister Ratanlal Nath said the state government is prioritizing agriculture, which contributes the highest share to Tripura's gross state domestic product. He informed that soil survey work in Gomati and South Tripura districts has already been completed.
আমাদের দেশের প্রধানমন্ত্রী প্ল্যানিং যে পৃথিবীর শস্য ভান্ডার ইন্ডিয়াতে হতে হবে। পৃথিবীর যত শস্য দরকার এর শস্যের ভান্ডার যেন ইন্ডিয়া হয়, কারণ আত্মনির্ভর হতে হলে যেহেতু আমাদের ভারতবর্ষ total based on agriculture.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives in Muscat, Oman to confer with Sultanate for furthering economic partnership. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla inaugurates Orange Festival 2025 in Tamenglong, says the event promotes sustainable livelihood and tourism. Meghalaya rules out any bar on taxes from outside the state. The Deputy Chief Minister says no such measure is legally possible. Mizoram government body inks pact with Doordarshan Kendra as well as a publicity booster for its flagship program. And in sports, in men's cricket, India to clash with South Africa in 4th T20 match in Lucknow in a short while from now. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Coming up next, our primetime news covering top stories of the day. Stay tuned.